Hello, I'm Sam. I'm working on a documentary called The Origin of Waste, which focuses on the environmental issue, especially the recycling issue in this university. I have interviewed several people, but two of them give me most impressions. One of them is from Parkside Department, who loves recycling, has done a lot of recycling in his family and right here in USC. The other person is from Office of Sustainability in this university. She told me why we don't have as many recycling dustbins as we should have, and why we don't do pre-sorting. There are some deep reasons behind that. There are some economic reasons, and there are also some cultural reasons. So that part of the thing really fascinates me. There are some classification inside this university, but that's far from enough. When I first come to the US, and I found out the sky is so blue, and the ground is so clean, it's totally different from city in China. So that gives me a very first impact. Why in a so small world and places are so different in environmental quality? And I just want to delve into the reason about it. And I found out that the better environment the place has, the better recycling the place does. So, as in Germany, they classify a lot. In Sweden, they do too. But in America, we just have two dustbins. One is recycling, one is disposal. But in China, we just have one dustbin. And skies are pretty gray, and it's just a shock that makes me want to find out what's the reason behind all this. The person I interviewed in the Parkside Department says his parents don't recycle, but he recycles a lot. Recycling is something new for the younger generations in this country. So it's really interesting to see the historical background of the whole story, and to find out that actually it's very hard for a group of people to change their culture and to start doing recycling. We don't have a good education about it. And in Germany, people learn how to recycle since 4 years old, but we don't do it here right now, and that's a big difference. We do less recycling solely for our convenience of cultural convenience, or economic convenience that we just don't want to change. So that's kind of lazy. Sometimes it's really hard for us to make some investment before we see the potential. Like the university sees people don't do recycling, so there's no incentive for the university to fund for it. But this is the thing we have to do before actually we see people change their culture, because this concerns education, and education is kind of investment. It's a long-term investment that could be very, very valuable. But I think making a documentary is as valuable as a course of a semester. It's just like a very special experience. There's really very few things you can do in your lifetime to change the world. And recycling is something, it's the power you have to change the world that rests in your hand. Just throw it and you can change the world.